everyone. My name is Abiola, and I'm here today to provide more in-depth on the presentation that I made last time about the bad actors and the threat that comes with them. In my last presentation, we identified the various threat actors for digital world, which include the APTs, the cyber terrorism, script kiddies, cyber criminals, and the insider threat. I also talk about prioritizing which threat actor will pose the greatest threat. So today I will be talking about cyber criminals, the insider threat, and I'll be differentiating between the threat and vulnerability. So like I said last time, that cyber criminals are individual or team of people who use technology to commit malicious activities on digital system or network with the intention of stealing company information or personal data, and of course to generate profit. So the most common attack method that cyber criminals use is phishing, using phishing email. So a phishing email is a cybercrime that relies on deception to steal confidential information from users and organizations. So phishing victims are tricked into disclosing information that they know that should be kept private, but because they trust the source of the information that the request is coming from, and they believe that the party is acting with the best intention. So phishing email victims typically they respond without even thinking twice, because they make the phishing email look so real that they will not even think twice before responding to it. Sometimes they might pretend as if it's coming from from their boss or from someone that they know. So that's why it's always good to think before you click. If the email smells fishy, it probably is. So delete it. Nobody will ever email you randomly offering you money, gift cards, iPhones, unless they are trying to scam you. And if an email from someone you know is coming from an email address you haven't seen before, call them to verify, just to be sure that it is legitimate. And also remember not to send your password or personal details via email to anyone. Also, I'll be talking about insider threat. Insider threat. So as technology continues to evolve, cyber attacks are becoming more sophisticated. Many organizations focus their cybersecurity efforts only on outside threats, which leave them vulnerable to insider threat. So most companies in general, even the healthcare sector that we are in, don't see the possibility of data loss due to negligence or malicious intent of the part of their own employee. So what is an insider threat? An insider threat is a threat posed by someone who has access to confidential information or system within the company. So this individual can pose a risk to the security of the organization by using the information to harm or damage the company. So to prevent insider threat from happening, organization must take measures to identify, protect the employees. Also, I'm going to be talking, like I said, difference between a threat and a vulnerability. So what is a threat? So in cybersecurity, the most common understanding of a threat is anything that could exploit vulnerability. So which could affect the confidentiality, the integrity of the company, or the availability of the system of the company, the data, the people, and more. And vulnerability, on the other hand, refers to a weakness in your hardware, your software. And it is a gap through which a bad actor can gain access through your asset. So in other words, threat exploit vulnerability. I'll also talk about the two different attacks each threat actor might perform against the hospital. I'll take it from the least serious to the most. I'll talk about ransomware first. When it comes to healthcare, ransomware is the most common type of attack. Ransomware is malware designed to deny a user um, or organization access to file on the computer. So by encrypting these files and demanding a ransom payment for the decryption key, cyber attackers place organization in a position where paying the ransom is the easiest and cheapest way to regain access to these files. And if the victim doesn't pay the ransom in time, most time the data might be gone forever, or the ransom fee might increase. So ransomware is a type of attack where cyber criminals try to get money from you by holding your computer or other devices hostage. So this has been happening a lot to big companies lately, and it has affected a lot of people from all over the world. So I also talk about data breaches, right? Healthcare organizations are often the target of data breaches. A data breach is when someone gets access to your confidential information without your permission. So stealing information can, happen accidentally or on purpose. So for example, someone might accidentally reveal sensitive information, or they, could purposely steal company data and share it with or sell it to a third party. Alternatively, a hacker might steal information from a corporate database that contain sensitive information. A data breach happens when someone steals your information, like your bank details, your social security number, your login information for your email or social media account. So this information can often be used to make money or to help launch a wider attack on your computer or other devices. So, and most time a data breach can cause businesses a lot of trouble, from spending money on legal fee, or it can damage their reputation, and so on and so forth. So we have to always make sure that we keep our sensitive information safe at all time. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope if you find it helpful, and have a good one. Thank you.